Welcome to the Intuitive Hour with psychic medium, author, and intuitive life coach, Michelle Beltran. The Intuitive Hour will empower you to learn how to magnify your intuitive voice. Listen in and expand your understanding of what it means to be psychic and how to awaken, amplify, and trust your inner voice.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. This is the Intuitive Hour. Awaken your inner voice. I'm ever so delighted you are here with me today for yet another episode. This episode, all about the subconscious, is by listener request. Several months ago now, had the question how I would suggest she manifest what she wanted right now. I thought that was a great question and a great episode topic. Sometimes it takes a bit of time as I create an episode. I like to sit with it, ponder it, do some research, take some notes, refer to past clients that I've worked with and alongside before the episode comes to fruition. And so finally today, I'm addressing that wonderful question about how to use the subconscious and work with it to manifest what you want now. So today's episode will provide you all with some tips and some how-tos and some go-tos, if you will, to do this. Okay, so first let's talk a little bit about the subconscious mind itself and the fact that it really is at the helm of all that we do. Our subconscious plays such an important role in our lives, and also when it comes to our intuition. Your subconscious runs literally everything in your life. So in exploring this level that exists just below that of our conscious awareness, we come to that, of course, that subconscious mind, and we know that it's part of our mind that records everything we do, every activity we engage in, every thought we have about those activities, the likes and the dislikes we encounter each day, and so much more. It's the part of our minds we're familiar with as we sleep, dream, meditate, and behave according to beliefs of which we are sometimes not aware. Although nothing is forgotten by the subconscious mind, this part of our consciousness remains hidden from our everyday awareness. It's on that back end, if you will. However, that does not exclude it from having influence over how we think and act in our conscious state. In other words, the subconscious influences much of what we do each day, but those influences are from past actions and the habits we have created from them. So it's important to know that our subconscious mind can't move outside its fixed programs. It reacts automatically to situations using previously stored behavior responses. It works without the knowledge or control of the conscious mind. This is why we're often unaware of our behavior. Studies from as far back as the 70s show that our brains begin to prepare for action just over a third of a second before we consciously decide to act. In other words, even when we think we're conscious, it's our subconscious mind that is actually making decisions for us. Wow. That's something to really think about. So with all this in mind, let's talk about how to work with our subconscious in our day-to-day lives. The first thing to be aware of in accessing and working with your subconscious, two very important, what I call go-tos, that you want to employ as a foundation in your daily life moving forward. Number one, relax. Do your best to be in this state of relaxation and not get pulled into the drama and the ongoings and the emotion of everything around you. I understand this isn't always possible. Life comes with emotions and dramas. Do your best, though, to relax through them. Catch yourself as you go out of this space. It feels different. The ability to relax is the bridge connecting with the subconscious. That's why this is so important. You can relax even in chaos. So, in moments where you feel overtaken by emotion, full of stress, center, quiet your mind, ground, go inward. Even if you can take a few minutes to sit in a quiet, seated position, close your eyes, and disengage from the drama of those things around you. That's enough. Second, breathe. Listen to your breath, the inhale and the exhale. Those two things, relaxing and breathing, center you. As you breathe, listen to the sound of your heart and feel the sensations in your body from the ripple effect of the rhythm of your breath. The more you listen and focus on breath, the deeper you'll connect with your subconscious. The more you're aware of relaxing and breathing moment by moment in your day, you will have clear access to your subconscious. With those two very important tools in mind, let's move now to specific steps you can take to manifest what you desire right now using your subconscious. First, set an intention. If you've listened to the Intuitive Hour previously, you have heard me say this. It's ever so important. Your subconscious mind is fueled by your thoughts that are expressed with intention. So, with intention at the helm, your subconscious mind will do what it takes to set that intention. It would also open all available channels to the conscious mind for information on how to do that. Think of the athlete for a moment. They excel at their sport because they have set an intention to win, to cross the finish line first. It is their dominant desire, and they let nothing stand in their way. They create a life, a schedule, a belief system that allow for this goal to materialize. So how can you harness the power of this intention? Well, first you set a goal and you define that goal really clearly. You be very specific. You talk about it, you write it down, you say it out loud. You make it achievable and realistic. You even feel as if it were here now. Second, celebrate the small wins along the way. Establish small achievements that are leading you to the bigger goal. For example, if you want to train for a run, a 10K, let's say, start each day by reflecting on your progress so far to that 10K. If you ran a 2K that day, excellent. That's part of the process of moving forward to the bigger goal. Celebrate that. Don't always leap to the end goal. You might even put a picture on your desk or in your office of someone who has successfully run this event and look at it each day. Let that motivate you. And speaking of what motivates you, find that. Find what energizes you to work on your goal to do that. Is it a positive person? Watching motivational videos, music. Your subconscious soaks this in, so fuel it with those things that motivate you. All right, after setting an intention, let's talk about the power of visualizing. This goal you seek, this intention you have set, it comes to pass through the power of your ability to see it as so. That means visualize it, everyone. When you visualize, you're having a deep-seated faith in the outcome, meaning you believe with all that you are that it will be true, no exceptions. So your task becomes to visualize your life with this intention or this desire you have set, as if it's already fulfilled and here. So each day, go to that space of relaxing and listening to your breath, as we've talked about, and then fully imagine and visualize your life after you've achieved this goal. Remember, make that as vivid as possible. Notice what you're wearing in that moment you've achieved this goal. How do you act? What do you say? What are you feeling? Who's around you? What might you smell? And don't forget to take action steps to literally, physically prepare for your goal to arrive. By that, I mean that if you want to move to your dream home soon, for example, then start organizing and packing items in your home now. Take those action steps. If you want the love of your life to appear and have a romantic relationship, then buy an extra toothbrush and put it in your bathroom. Those action steps are ways to connect with your subconscious and tell it you expect this. Next, disengage from the outcome. I know this can be a little bit of a challenge to do, but you can do it. While you have set an intention or a goal, don't fixate on it. You've set the intention, that's enough. Set it free now. Be willing to be flexible and roll with the changes that may occur in the plan or the intention you have set. Yes, plan and expect and intend. Stop short of planning exactly how your desire will manifest. You have many pathways to the achieving of your goal. So, keep your mind open to all the pathways that this intention can arrive. Okay, next, spotting the magic in life. Do you notice that once you truly decide to do something, magic just seems to happen? And the opportunities that allow you to do this particular thing you want, or this intention or this goal you've set, opportunities to allow you to do it just present themselves? Do you ever notice that? Do you know why this happens? Well, it's because you decided. Yes, you decided to think a thought, and then you also decided to envelop it with belief. Then voila, like magic, you begin to get the information that you need to achieve it. It's an interesting thing that happens. Indeed. So begin to spot the magic of an opportunity and don't miss it. Be able to tune in to opportunities like this as they present. This is connecting you with your subconscious mind. as it tries to relay to you the power in the moment. So listen. When you have set a goal that is powered by intention and that you believe will come to pass, then these opportunistic magic moments, I like to call them, will become more and more apparent to you, and with ease, effortless, even with all the chaos of the world around you, you'll see them. All right, next, applying your favorite mantra. Mantras are very powerful. Remember that the dominating thoughts that remain in the conscious mind, either negative or positive, make their way to the subconscious mind and influence it. A thought dominates if a strong emotion, whatever that emotion, love, joy, fear, hope, empowers it. So, it turns out that one of the most powerful techniques is this mantra that you say out loud, repeat in your mind over and over. The more you repeat it, the stronger you believe it, the more intention you set, and the better the result. So, create a mantra for yourself. It need not be a paragraph long. One simple, concise, simple sentence of a positive mantra that speaks to you, that allows your intention and your goal to come forth. Say it daily, in the morning, in the evening, as it comes to thought. Write it down. In time, you convince your subconscious that this intention must come to pass. All right, say it out loud. So far today, we've talked about setting an intention, visualizing it, writing it down, acting like it's here now. So in the spirit of reinforcing this intention into your subconscious and working with your subconscious, we want to say and state the intention out loud. As silly as it sounds, it really is a must-do. So, as you have written out your very specific goal or intention, each day, take some time to say that out loud. And most important, be consistent with this. This is something you don't just do once. You do it daily, as you wake, as you go to sleep, as it comes to mind. There's no rule book about when. When you say it out loud, think of it as if you are further embedding this intention in the universal DNA, as well your subconscious. All right, winding down our episode today, just a few final words I'd like to share. In our day-to-day lives, everyone, we're in our conscious state of mind, and of course, our conscious state of mind is a beautiful thing. We're humans after all. We need our conscious state of mind. We want to, though, just use and work with our very powerful subconscious state and bring that into the game, if you will. In our conscious minds, though, we want to be aware that we're often on autopilot, and we can get caught up in the madness of the world and the chaos or the busyness of the to-dos of life. And it's in this space we tend to disconnect with our subconscious. We become overwhelmed with emotions, doubts, fears, etc. Many of us have learned or read that in the conscious state, we're only using about 5% of our brain's full ability. If this is the case, then we're not living our lives to our fullest potential. That remaining 95%, it's found in our powerful subconscious. where magic and imagination happen. Use the techniques you've learned today, and with ease, you'll learn to reprogram your thoughts and beliefs to the extent that you can tap into your authentic self, your subconscious, anytime you like. Our subconscious mind plays such an important role in our lives, as I stated as we started this episode today, and especially when it comes to your intuition. Your subconscious just runs everything. So learn how to stimulate that communication between the conscious and the subconscious. Use these tools to support you in life, to set those intentions, those things that you want now. As an aside, everyone, I'd like to refer you to the fabulous book, if you have not read it, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. All of the tools mentioned here today are also mentioned in that book. They are explained in a bit more of a scientific way, but you might find that book valuable. In addition, I am a big fan of any work by Jerry and Esther Hicks, both of whom speak on this same topic, but may just explain the subconscious and how to integrate it into your life just a little bit different way. All right, we'll call this an episode and come to a close. Thank you all for joining me here today, and I look forward to visiting with you next week.
Thanks for listening to the Intuitive Hour. If you like what you heard, we invite you to subscribe, rate, and review at Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen in.